Hey guys, Magic Master here, and today I'm going to be showing you a trick where there's only going to be 3 cards remaining. But before we get into that, today my assistant is back with me. You haven't seen her for a while. Come, show your hand, say hi to everybody.
Hi!
Yeah, she's back with me today and she's going to be helping me with this trick, so everybody say hi in the comments. Give the video a like if you want to, all that good stuff. And also go subscribe to all the links I have in the description. Without further ado, let's get into the performance. So usually I would shuffle the deck since I didn't have a spectator, but since I do have my assistant with me today, I'm going to have her shuffle the deck. Now just be warned, these cards are a little bit stiff because it's my new Magic Master deck, and I told you guys it did come stiff out of the box, but you can just shuffle them the best you can.
Okay.
Yeah, they are stiff. You can just give them an overhand shuffle if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, that works.
Yeah. There we go.
Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna spread out the cards here, and I need you to pull out 3 cards that you're able to easily remember together as a group. So like the Ace 2, 3 of Hearts, or the 3 of the Aces, or something like that. So just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna turn my back so I can't see what they are. Pull them out, show them to the camera, all that good stuff. And when you're done, I just put them face down on the table so I can't see them.
All right.
Okay, so now we are going to, there we go. I'm just gonna make some random piles here, so I'll just do that real quick. Doesn't really matter. I'll just do that. So now, okay. So now take your 3 cards here. Place one of them on that pile right there. And then cut however many cards from this pile and place them on that pile. Now take your second card, place it there. Cut off however many cards from here and set it there. Now take your third card, set it here, and now I'll just gather all of these piles back together, just like that. So now I'm going to be dealing these cards up, down, up, down, up, down, and going through the whole deck. And if you see any of your cards, just tell me to stop, and we'll continue the trick from there. Okay?
Okay.
So I'll go through here. Alright, well, you didn't see any of your cards, but that's okay. That was only half the deck. We'll try it again here, and once again, tell me if you see any of your cards. So here we go again. You still didn't see any of your cards?
No.
That's odd. Okay, well, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's try starting dealing down and then dealing up. Maybe you'll see one of your cards now. Still no?
No.
Well, I mean, I only have a few cards left here, so we might as well try one more time. Well, you didn't see any of your cards,
No.
and there's only 3 left. So these 3 cards should be your 3 selections.
Yes.
Alrighty guys, that was the trick, and let's get right into the tutorial. So, give a big round of applause for my assistant down in the comments section. So, And we'll just leave these off to the side. We'll use these 3 cards for the tutorial. So you can have the spectators shuffle the deck and then ask them to pull out any 3 cards that they're able to easily remember together. So you know it can be a run of 3 of the same suit, it can be 3 of a kind, anything like that. So then what you want to do when you're making the random piles, what you want to get is 10 cards, 15 cards, 15 cards, and 9 cards in your piles from left to right. So you can do this by pushing off 3, 6, 9, 10. Now, it's a little hard to see with this deck because of the red borders, so that's why I kind of went a little slower in my counting and the performance, but with a normal deck, you should be able to do this pretty quickly. So 10 cards there, and then you push off 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, like that. And then instead of doing another 15 to make pile 3 there, you can just push off 3, 6, and 9, and make that the last pile, and that makes it a little bit quicker instead of if you just did 15 to make that there. So now you have 10 cards here, 15 cards here, 15 cards here, and 9 cards here. So I'll keep these face up for tutorial purposes. Yep, the spectator place one of their cards right here, and then on the number 10 pile, the pile with 10 cards, excuse me. So then you would have them cut however many cards from the next pile and place down there. And then you have them take their second card, place it on the pile they just cut cards from, and then have them take the pile next to that, cut off however many cards and place it there. Then have them place their last card there, and then take the last pile, set it on top of there, on top of there, and on top of there, and sandwich their 3 cards somewhere into the deck. So now you say, I'm going to alternate dealing these cards up, down, up, down, up, down. And if you see any of your cards, just tell me to stop and we'll continue the trick from there. But they really aren't going to see any of their cards. This is all just acting here. So you go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, you might have people who kind of forget their cards, you know, so they'll say, oh, wait a minute, I think I saw one of mine, and then they'll kind of say, oh, wait, no, never mind, you know. So that's kind of easy to deal with. Just to let you know, some people might do that. So then you say, okay, well, that was only half the deck that we dealt out, and you didn't see any of your cards. Let's try again. Maybe you'll see some of them this time. So then you do it again, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, and you can see their 3 cards keep going into the face down pile every time. So now the last couple of times you did this, you started by dealing up and then you dealt down. So now for this third round here, you say, oh, that's funny, you still didn't see any of the cards. Okay, well, let's mix it up a bit. Let's start by dealing down and then deal up. So for this third round, you want to start by dealing down and then deal up. Just like that. And now here you say, okay, well, I have only a few cards left. Let's try one more time. So then this time you want to start by dealing up. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So for the 4 rounds, you want to start by dealing up for the first round, start by dealing up for the second round, start by dealing down for the third round, and then for the 4th round, start by dealing up once again. And then you should be left with 3 cards, which should be their 3 selections. Alright guys, that was the trick. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.